Alright. It's been a long day today. So if my commentary is lacking in this part, I apologize for it. But it's mostly due to how I had a rough day. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you my story, because you shall never know. But anyways, here we are with Wily Stage 3. Now, I have something to ask, and I think maybe most of you might agree. Don't you agree that maybe the third Wily stage in almost every Mega Man game, there's always like a combination of bunch of gimmicks in the stage? I don't know why, but to me, what comes to mind is Mega Man 9 and Mega Man 10's Wily Stage 3s. I think mostly because those are the ones I recently played, besides this one. And I always see it that there's always gimmicks in the third stage. Like, for instance, in this stage we have the gimmick from Cloudman stage, which is the little blocks that, you can't fully see until you, stand near it, or, it just appears when you're around it. Not to mention spikes, but that's not really a gimmick. That's been a staple to the Mega Man series ever since day one. Hey, risk it. Let's play Risk. Alright, never mind. I hate you, MeTools. Okay. Somebody just walked in and dropped my iPod off, and... Okay. That wasn't random at all. And I missed that energy by a millisecond. Amazing. Let's use our tank coil to get up here. And I've been told that you can use the danger wrap to explode this enemy. Whoa, that was close. I think I might want to take it off from here. Ah, and you can. Alright. Little cool fact there. Let's get this one up, because we're definitely gonna need it. Especially for the last stage. And now here we have another gimmick, which is the conveyor belts. But this one's look different. But they still function the same way. And also, why are there conveyor belts on the ceiling? I do not know. Taking precautions. I mean, it is a Mega Man game, and, spikes in a Mega Man game don't really mix very well. For the player, that is. For Wily, it mixes perfectly well. Thank you for destroying my shield, you shielder. Let's get Tango out here, because we're probably going to need a little jet action and some firepower to get through this. Especially for you, Mr. I can stand all the way across this room in this little, very, very narrow passage where I can just shoot you when you're trying to run after me on the conveyor belt. You have the longest name in history. Alright, here's another gimmick. See, I'm telling you, there's gimmicks everywhere and always in Stage 3. Where we have these time bomb platforms. Kind of like a little reference to Super Mario World from back then. Where you have to, you can ride them for a certain amount of time, and after it's done, it just, falls off. Now, kind of like Mega Man X, or, Mega Man Extreme 2? No, wait. Mega Man Extreme 1, where you can take two separate paths. One path that's filled with spikes, and one that's just, a regular path. But if you take the separate path, you get something extra. Now this one you do have, you can use the freaking disappearing blocks, but I am not that sadistic to do that. As most Mega Man players, I would just use the Rush Jet. But anyways, if you go through here, you actually do get E-Tank, a weapon tank, and a special tank. The special tank you can only carry one at a time, so that means if you find another one, it's just basically going to be a waste if you just pick it up. What the special tank does is that it allows you to refill not only your health, but also your weapon energy. And I can see there that if I try to jump that when landing on that disappearing block, I would have killed myself by spikes. Thank God for super adapters. Hey! Oh, don't... I hate you. Ah, I was planning on killing it before I disappeared. And there's another E-Tank. Now the thing is that you can take the back path, as in take your Rush Jet backwards and go to get another E-Tank, but I didn't want to do that to waste time. Anyways, here we go with Mr. Giant. Japanese mask with Japanese symbols around it. Of course. Oh. Now the problem with this fight is that it will take a long time, depending on how good you take or be safe for this fight. Now the thing is that there's two ways you well, not really two ways, but there's this. What am I saying? There is one weakness to this boss, is the noise crush or crush noise. I always get them mixed up. Basically, what you want to aim for is that little tiny triangle on its head, or basically the eyes, depending on where you want to aim. Now, the thing is that the reason why this fight takes a while is because you have to be very cautious on trying to land on those torpedoes, and not to mention that he can only shoot them in a random kind of number. Now, I'm not talking about like in a certain order. I mean like random number as in how many he'll shoot. Sometimes he'll only shoot 3, sometimes he'll shoot 6, sometimes he'll even shoot 8. Actually seen that happen before. I don't know if it ever happens again, or it happens to anybody else, but I have seen it happen before. Anyways, this fight can be this fight can be drawn out really long, especially when you don't have any crush noise crush noise. And you have to use your Mega Buster. Because your Mega Buster, even though if you use charge shots it does damage, it does very minimal. As in, it doesn't really do much, but, works for you. The only problem is that, even if you're trying to avoid it, there are going to be times where you accidentally got hit by the missile when you're trying to jump on it, and it does enough damage to get you, like, half, or, neck to neck with the boss's energy. And I was shooting in the wrong direction. This boss isn't really hard, but like I said before, he draws it out for a long time. Now, I don't know if it's possible or not, but if you are quick enough, or, if you're prepared enough, you charge your crush noise before you enter the boss room, so that way you can give him a little bit of extra damage with the charged version. Unfortunately, seeing as there's no walls in here, I can only try to use only regular shots instead of using charge shots. But I don't know if it is possible to charge up your weapon before you enter this room. And I know you can do it with the Mega Buster, but I don't know if you can do it with the regular, not regular, but with the crush noise. Tango, you're useless. Ouch. I'm risking death here. Whoa! Got a little bit of Mega Man 2 Item 1 glitch there. Or Mega Man 2 Item 2. And that's it for Wily Stage 2. 3.